From the foothills of the Himalayas, to a tiny Japanese island, to the jungles of Malaysia, lives a little cat that you've probably never heard of. While the mainland species is thriving, the Japanese variety are one of the rarest animals on Earth, with an estimated population of under 100. This is the adorably tiny, the ever-resilient, the small but deadly leopard cat. Hi, I'm Dylan, and welcome to This Natural Planet. Not to be confused with an actual leopard, the demure leopard cat is a species of small cat that is the most widespread small felid in Asia. They belong to the same genus as the semi-aquatic fishing cat, as well as the world's smallest cat, the rusty spotted cat, the incredibly rare flat-headed cat, and their close relatives that can only be found on several islands in Southeast Asia, the Sunda leopard cat. Yet, unlike their more specialized cousins, the leopard cat does it all. They live where they can, and they take what they can get. They live at elevations as high as 3,200 meters above sea level, right down to on the beaches of Iriomote Island in Japan. They can be found from as far east as the Himalayan foothills, through parts of Pakistan and India, north through the Korean peninsula, and south all the way down to the Malay peninsula. They are in fact the only wildcat species native to Japan. With a range covering around 5,500 kilometers, leopard cats are incredibly widespread. Though not as widespread as their cousins, the swamp cats, who occupy much of the same range in Asia but extend westerly past the Nile. In Japan, a subspecies of the leopard cat, the Iriomote cat, lives on the remote Iriomote Island, and are one of the rarest species on this natural planet. Researchers estimate that there are less than 100 Iriomote cats living in the wild. These cats are critically endangered, in part due to where they live. They prefer living at lower elevations along the beaches, streams, and wetlands, the same place where humans like to live. Living in such close proximity to humans means that their habitat shrinks, they can clash with domestic cats, and it's estimated that 10 Iriomote cats are killed every year in collisions with cars. Fortunately, there are conservation efforts underway, and a large part of their habitat has been declared a protected area. Unfortunately, these cats will always face an uphill battle, as they are restricted to a single population on a single, rather small island. Back on the mainland, however, leopard cats are generally doing pretty well. They're a species of least concern, and their population levels are stable, likely due to just how adaptable they are, and in how many environments they're able to thrive. Throughout their vast range, they generally prefer living in the forests and shrublands, but they will live in the grasslands if they have to. They tend to avoid extreme temperatures in either direction, and will avoid anywhere that has too much snow, leaving those environments to their poofier cousins, the Pallas's cats, a species of cat in a completely different genus that occupies much of the same range in Asia, but extends into colder climates. Unlike the leopard cat, Pallas's cats are built for cold weather and have short stubby ears, short tails, and long fur to handle the fierce winter of the Asian steppe. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to make a video about Pallas's cats. They're super cute, super grumpy, and super interesting. Like many small cat species, leopard cats like to live around humans, in particular on farms where rodents offer an abundant source of food. It's not uncommon to find a leopard cat on a palm oil or sugarcane plantation. And it's this close relationship that allowed leopard cats to become one of the first cat species domesticated in China about 5,000 years ago. Though to be honest, it was probably the leopard cats that domesticated us. These cats, like their larger cousins, the fishing cats, have webbed feet and are fantastic swimmers, which explains how they populated so many different islands. Leopard cats are about the size of a house cat, weighing between 3 and 7 kilos, but they have much longer legs than a domestic cat. Their sizing varies depending on where they live, as does the length of their fur. As they get further north and into colder climates, their brown, rosette, or spot-covered fur gets longer and their bodies get chunkier. Leopard cats, like many species of cat, are a solitary species and only really meet up when it's time to mate. Usually they have 2 or 3 kittens, and they are just the cutest things you'll ever see. At birth, they weigh just about 80 grams, and it takes between 5 and 15 days for their eyes to open. After about a year, they'll reach sexual maturity and be ready to start the whole cycle over again. Leopard cats are primarily active at night, but will go out during the day on occasion. With their long tails, they're well equipped for hunting in the trees, which can be an excellent strategy for dropping down on unaware prey, taking a page out of their namesake's book. It's estimated that about 90% of their diet is rodents, but they've also been documented eating some plants. While they are often seen as helpful on farms as a rodent deterrent, they are often killed by farmers to prevent them from killing their chickens. Living so close to humans, their habitats are constantly shrinking, from deforestation for farming, large construction and mining projects, and roads segmenting their territory. Many leopard cats are killed every year in collisions with vehicles. And to this day, they are still hunted for their fur. Yet despite all of this, leopard cats are a resilient species. You may have noticed that leopard cats bear a striking resemblance to a domestic Bengal cat. And that's because Bengals are actually hybrids of domestic cats and leopard cats. So if you were about to comment, "Can I have one?" Well, a Bengal cat is a great pet that you can take home without impacting the populations of wild leopard cats. Unfortunately, not everybody has gotten the message, and every year, more and more leopard cats are poached and sold as pets. Leopard cats are an amazing species, and due to their elusive nature, it's really hard to study them. If you would like to support these scientists and researchers who are helping to protect the leopard cat as well as other wild small cat species, I left a few links in the description for you to check out. And not that this has any bearing on living leopard cats, but I did want to share with you some photos of taxidermied leopard cats, as they're quite unhinged. Seriously, what is going on with these guys? They look incredibly deranged. Cute, but messed up, like a pug that was in a car crash but survived. He's fine now, but he doesn't look it. What animal should I explore next time? Please let me know in the comments, and if you want more videos about the amazing animals on this natural planet, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.